Hey, I'm W Silverback here. Hey, this is the launch of Season 30 for Apex Legends. It is the marked season. If you are playing ranked and you are a gold and or silver player, normally you probably had a very rough day for launch if you try to play any kind of ranked. But I'm hoping you're enjoying the launch of the season. It's a fresh season. I'm excited for this season. Brand new POIs on the maps. All changed around. Bloodhound got a rework. It is going to be a fun season. There are new parts for the energy weapons. It's just going to be very, very fun. But as you're going to see here, we had some very tough games. We started off, Stompin' and I ended up being both put back into Bronze 4 lobbies, which, hey, I was expecting that. I only made it up to Gold 4 towards the end of the season last season. I got bounced between Silver 1 and Gold 4 a couple of times towards the last couple weeks, and on the last night of the season, I did make it back into Gold 4 just before the season was over, before I had to hop off for the end of the night. So I did make it to Gold 4 and did get to finish that season, but I was not expecting it to be as tough last night as it really was. And then I got to thinking about it, and it probably was as rough as I should have expected it to be. As you're going to see in some of this gameplay footage, I probably picked some fights I probably shouldn't have. I took some fights on I shouldn't have. I probably goofed off a little bit more than we should have. I didn't treat once you'll see in the first few fights here I take here, Stompin' is not with me. I did play at the first launch at right around 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. Played a few lobbies in Bronze 4. We had some fun just checking out the new POIs, just checking out different things, and seeing if I could find some of the new weapons, some of the new stuff. I wasn't going to try the new Bloodhound. I was not going to try and run Bloodhound. Everybody in my lobbies were all trying to rush and be Bloodhound, trying to try the new effects, wanted to do the new things. So I stuck with my normal character, let them play it. I was bouncing between Altar and Ash like I normally would be. So I went and did those things, and then I got my game pass, collected all that stuff. I wasn't trying to do anything out of the normal other than explore the map, explore the area, see what happens, see if I could gain a little bit of rank here, a little bit of rank there, play a little bit of wild card, do this, do that. I wasn't doing a whole lot. So when Stompin' came on later on in the night and we started to play some rank, we warmed up with a little bit of wild card, but then we came on and played a little bit of ranked. As you'll see here in a little bit, we took some fights that we probably shouldn't have, but we also started off very, very, very casually. We did not start off with good intentions. We started off with pretty much, we're in Bronze 4. What's the worst that's going to happen? We know we're going to have higher ranked players in our lobbies. We know we're going to have some diamonds. We're going to have some plats in our lobbies. It just depends on how far they got dropped back in the rank system. So who cares, right? We know we're going to take a beating. We might get some RP. We might not. So let's treat it. Let's use this night as a learning opportunity to drop in, get in some fights, see what we can do. If we get lucky, we get lucky. If not, learn from it, see what we can do, and see if we can pick up some parts, find out what they do, and have some fun. So that's what we were trying to do. That's all we were really trying to do, is just have some fun tonight on day one. And I think we accomplished that, but we also decided about halfway through our session last night to kind of buckle down and go, okay, look, let's get into our normal rotations. Let's go, and we go out to the outer edges and work our way into the rings, start picking off fights, start picking up RP, start taking fights a little bit more seriously, start pieing our corners, start taking, the edges, try to not take on more than we should. in the bronze lobbies, but we were still running into higher skill players, and a lot of our fights were like what you're seeing right here. We're picking each other, picking up other players, trying to find weapons, trying to find loot. I will say, I did notice that with the map change and being in a bronze 4 lobby, and I'm not sure if it's because I was in a bronze 4 lobby, the loot pool and the ground loot is a little bit different right now. They say the RE45 got a nerf. I don't know if the weapon itself got a nerf and the energy weapon portion of it, because the energy weapon's got a buff that changed and negated the nerf to the RE45. I don't know. Because the RE45 seems like it still slaps pretty hard. I could be wrong. Hemlock still seems like it hits pretty hard. However, something seems a little off. The afternoon session that we played, servers seemed very crisp. I know that there was a hint that there was an update to the servers, a refresh to the servers. They did seem to play a little bit cleaner the evening, the evening session that I had, or my normal evening session. Everything's kind of seemed to be going back to a little bit more clunky. You did have a little bit of hit registration missing here and there. However, it did seem to be a little bit more responsive, I should say. But again, we were unranked. We were playing after our rank reset. We were expecting this. Stompin' and I have only been playing ranked since season 29. I have only been playing Apex 3 days before season 29, so I've only been playing one season. I am still learning the game. I am still learning how the ebb and flow of ranked and how to move around the maps. So a map change does change how I play. Weapons changes does change how I play. It changes to the characters, changes how I play. All of the things that every update does change and affect my gameplay, so I have to pay attention to it. Biggest problem that I have, I'm also dealing with some personal things happening outside of this, and you hear me talk about it in streams. We've had a death in the family, so I'm dealing with that. But that was only affecting this last couple of streams. So, like this, I got somebody up on the cliff after the Mirage à Trois. I call it the party barge. We're trying to drop in, loot, get stuff, go, and I got downed. Stompin' picks me up, and we kind of fight him off pretty good. However, ammo becomes a factor in these early parts of these fights, and I don't think that is a part of a problem that we seem to be having. I'm not sure. I think this is an intentional thing. It's kind of an intentional. I think this is an intentional thing with Apex. I could be incorrect, but there is a big notice and difference in the loot pool of ammo and other things happening in the change of ground loot. Now, what I will also say is you'll also notice a big change in the arsenals not being active when you first drop in, so you don't know what's going to be in the hot drop area, normal hot drop areas. So I think they did that in the normal, in the bronze to gold area, bronze to plat rank systems, to try and minimize hot drop areas of people congregating in one area. I think they were trying to do that to give it a good spread of people dropping in areas, so you're not trying to all go for certain areas and certain guns. So, like, when the Evo harvesters come online is when you'll start seeing the arsenals unlock. You'll still see the high tier loot areas popping up, and the medium tier loot, stuff like that. Now, what I will say is I did not notice a lack of fun in the games. I'm still having a blast, but again, you'll hear me say it in the streams. Stomping, you'll hear him say it each night. We are mediocre players at best, and I've said it a million times. I'll say it again. I am here to have fun. I'm here to entertain you guys. I am here to get 1% better every night. Now, whether that 1% is here to entertain you, or that 1% is here to get better at playing, is a toss-up. So, I'm here to try and make content. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to try and make you guys better players, or make you guys laugh your ass off at how bad of a player I am, or how bad I aim, or how bad I am. I am trying my best, and sometimes it just looks horrible. I will be the first to admit it. I am not an Apex pro. I am not a coach. I am not any of those things. I am someone who has just picked up the game a month ago. I am someone who is trying to do the best I can to get as far as I can in ranked and have a blast doing it. I would love to be able to get on the respawn creator path. That's what this video is. The purpose of the video is try and get that in that direction. If you guys enjoy this video, leave a like, leave a comment. I understand that I suck. I understand that I'm trying to get better. I understand that everything is not always sunshine, rainbows, and pigs flying out of my butt. But I can always grab that vine, grab a banana, and swing to the next tree because I am one big-ass gorilla, and I'm here to have some fun. Enjoy the gameplay. Enjoy the footage. I hope that you guys have fun in ranked. I hope you enjoy Apex. Enjoy the rest of this footage. Leave a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. I hope you have a great day. And on a serious note, serious note, please, if you really like this content, please, again, hit the sub button, enjoy it. But if you are having any kind of issues, or if you are feeling upset about something, want to talk about something, you need to talk to someone, reach out. If you're having a bad day, don't sit in it. If you are having a bad day, I stream daily. Find me. Reach out to me in chat. Find me on my Discord channel. Reach out to me. Reach out to someone in my Discord. Reach out to someone in my chat. One of us will talk to you. Don't let a bad day win. Don't. I've seen too many of my friends, too many of my fellow soldiers, too many of my fellow vets let a bad day win. I've watched my cousin let a bad day win. I don't want to see you let a bad day win. This is just a video game. There's no need to take it that serious. A bad day is one bad day. It always gets better, I promise. Alright, enough with the seriousness. Watch a dumb gorilla play a video game. Come see me play a video game. This gorilla has opposable thumbs and knows how to work a controller. Have fun. Enjoy the gameplay footage. Peace out. Later. Okay, I have a triple take.
We're in this building right now. Oh, nice.
One coming around. Nope. Went inside.
Ah! I was getting shot from two directions.
Ouch. Alright, how close? Where are you at? Are you in a good spot to get to, or no?
I will be if you go down. Nope. They might kill me. Nope, they're gonna kill me. They're right here.
Never mind. I tried.